Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Kane Frost, and today's topic is gonna be finding or even attracting your soulmate. All right, so first of all, want to get this cleared up front is that you can have multiple soulmates. There isn't just one person that's a soulmate for you forever. There could be multiple. Some people say they found their soulmate when they married them. That's cool, but there's also other multiple soulmates that they could get married to. And that's why people go through 2, 3, 4, 5 divorces, keep looking for people and they keep searching, and things didn't work out. And, then they find another person later on down the road, and they keep saying that that's their soulmate. You can have multiple, but, it's kind of picky, or it's kind of tricky when you're referencing to what defines an actual soulmate. You got to be pretty much a mate to yourself to attract your own being, your own self-worth, to attract the person that is in the same harmony as you are. That's what a soulmate is. Soulmate is a type of situation where you have everything in your life, and you have it all worked out. You have it all. I don't know how long it's going to take you to get there. It could be almost at any age if you looking at the scope of it. If you have everything going in your life, you've been in a few relationships, you have everything going. You can't just not be in any relationship and then just find a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? That would be very, very, very rare. You've been in a few relationships, you kind of got your checklists off the relationships, past relationships, of the good and the bad, and so you're scratching off all the bad and you're just continuing with the good all the time. And every single time you meet somebody new, the better off the checklist on the good becomes more primary, and and you might have to go through more. And when you finally know exactly what you want, out of a relationship, it could be for the guy or the girl, they know what they want. And then when you finally run across somebody, it's like you and them have both had the same experiences in the dating world. So she's been through the guys and she doesn't like all these things, but she's been going, this is what she wants. And as a guy, you've been dating all these girls, and now you don't want all this bad stuff, you want all this good stuff. So when these two people come together, then they're gonna know, pretty much like, hey, how's it going? They're basically gonna hit it off really easy, and everything's just gonna flow. It's gonna be natural. Nothing's gonna have to be forced. Not one person's gonna have to imitate or try to be witty or try to do certain things, try to have a certain style. Everything's just going to be so natural, and then that's how the two people attract, and that's how that you basically found a soulmate. Now, in doing that, here's where you can actually mess up the process of attracting the soulmate, because you can tell yourself every single morning that my soulmate is coming. If you repeat that over and over, my soulmate is coming, my soulmate is coming, my soulmate is coming. And if you are not ready, or let's say you are ready, because you're saying it every morning. So you, like I said, you have everything down, you have, your finances down, you have your living situation down, everything in your life is going so perfectly. You're ready to find the perfect person to move forward in life and grow, laugh, and just share memories and stuff. But the other person, let's say, like the universe will deliver you, because this is what you're asking for, your soulmate. But even though you can have all those things going on, checklists and everything else, but you're in the perfect place to be, but they are not. So that's where it messes up. You can actually get together and it's gonna erode quick, because You have everything figured out. You want all this stuff to go down, but they are not ready yet. Let's say they have all those checklists down, they have all this stuff, but they're still dealing with some other ongoing issues. So when they're still dealing with other ongoing issues, since you wanted it so bad, you got it, but now they're not mentally there yet. Even though you're kind of like physically there, mentally she still, or he still has other things going on, that even though y'all do get together, it's still not a match. It might be a match, the physical match, the sex, the companionship, the neediness and all that stuff gets met, but then after it fades, then the realization of who the person is and the problems they bring, then that comes to light, usually around 3 to 6 months, and then they bounce. Well, that's what I'm talking about, that you can have multiple soulmates. It's not just one soulmate. So, you got what you asked for, you got your soulmate, but the timing was wrong. It's not on your part, it was on their part. Even though they were the right match, they just weren't ready for you yet. So it sucks. This is where a lot of people, they want their ex back, because, they're hoping that they have changed. They want all this stuff, even though they know it was working out right. And, they just wish the other person could come to more in alignment of who they are. And so you guys can attract again. And that's where a lot of people, they really want their ex back because they saw so many similarities in the relationship. And now they want them back. But you got to understand that there's multiple soulmates out there if one doesn't work out. So don't let that hinder your process. You got to keep searching, and every single time, like I said, if this was everything crossed out to finding that soulmate was perfect, and then they just had something else going on, and now you're gonna attract another person like that. You might not have to scratch nothing else off because it was just them not being ready, and you're gonna have to, go out, start dating, and find another person. And it's nothing like the universe is testing you, trying to, see where you're at and how you're going to deal with this and all this other stuff. It's nothing like that. It's just that you two were soulmates to be brought together. It's just the timing was wrong. And that's it. And there's nothing else you can do about that. You just have to keep going. And the next time, maybe it's just going to be better, but don't get yourself down because that person was so good. And maybe down the road, you might reattract each other. Maybe, she might be or he might be going through extra dates. You might be going through extra dates, and then somehow you guys come in contact with each other. But don't ever, when it's your soulmate, don't ever try to force things. So if it's not working out, don't ever try to force it to make it work out. If they leave or whatever, don't ever try to force it to make them come back. That's not the soulmate, Now you're defeating the whole purpose, and now you're going to just push each other farther away. If it just doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But that's pretty much, the whole process of attracting a soulmate. You're going to just come in alignment, the two of you, and when you come together, it's just going to be really, really, really easy, effortless, and no games. You don't have to, you don't have to fall back. Any of the things that I've been teaching you about falling back, or, waiting a couple of days to call somebody, or all this stuff like that. You guys are both going to know instantly that you guys are attracted to each other, and you're going to, whoever you're dating, you got a couple of people in rotation, he, she, whatever, you're willing to drop all those people to be with this one person. That's what a soulmate, you're just going to know. You're just going to feel it. There's going to be no question about it. You're basically be looking at each other, just be like, each other feelings are going to be like, where have you been? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been dating all these people to get to you. Now you're here, you know? And hopefully when you have that happen, you guys are both have gotten everything cleared out of your past away, because maybe he or she is looking for the same thing too, and you over here are looking for the same thing too, and that's when it works out. But when you're looking for something real strong and they're just kind of, even though they're almost ready, they're not really looking for a relationship, and they kind of bump into you, you know what I'm saying, even though y'all do have that soulmate attraction, they still have something else going on, then that's when it doesn't work out. All right, man, so that's pretty much about it on this video about, you know, attracting a soulmate, how you can attract a soulmate, and what happens when you do. And like I said, there's multiple soulmates out there. There just isn't one. You know, some people, hey, they get married, you know, and they live happily ever after for X amount of years, and awesome, perfect. You know, don't compare your lives to them. Be grateful that they found one person that they can click with for the rest of their life. You know, that's awesome. All right, man, until the next time, this is your boy Kayne Frost. Until next time, man, rock on in. Peace.